In the vast expanse of time before humans, the world was a stage set for the drama of life to unfold. It was a time when continents drifted like puzzle pieces across the surface of the earth, when mighty dinosaurs roamed the land, and when the skies teemed with creatures that defy imagination. This is the story of one such world, a world of ancient wonders and untold mysteries. In the heart of a primordial jungle, where sunlight barely pierced the dense canopy, there lived a tribe of creatures unlike any seen today. These were the Zalanians, a race of intelligent beings who walked on two legs and possessed a deep understanding of the natural world around them. They built their homes high in the trees, weaving intricate structures from vines and leaves, and lived in harmony with the creatures of the forest. At the head of the Zalanian tribe was Elder Zara, a wise and venerable leader who had guided her people through countless seasons. She possessed knowledge passed down through generations, wisdom gleaned from the rhythms of the jungle and the whispers of the wind. Under her guidance, the Zalanians thrived, their society flourishing in the verdant embrace of their jungle home. But all was not well in the world of the Zalanians. Deep beneath the earth, in the dark recesses of hidden caves, a malevolent force stirred. It was the Shadow, a being of pure darkness that hungered for power and sought to spread its influence across the land. For eons, it had slumbered, biding its time until the moment was ripe to strike. As the days grew shorter and the nights grew longer, strange omens began to appear in the skies above the jungle. The stars themselves seemed to tremble, and a sense of unease settled over the land like a shroud. Elder Zara knew that something was amiss, and she called upon the bravest and most skilled of her warriors to venture forth and uncover the source of the growing darkness. Led by a fearless young hunter named Kale, the expedition set out into the depths of the jungle, their hearts filled with both trepidation and determination. For days they journeyed, facing perilous obstacles and overcoming fearsome creatures that sought to thwart their progress. But as they pressed deeper into the heart of the jungle, they could sense that they were drawing closer to the source of the darkness that threatened their world. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, they arrived at the entrance to a vast cavern hidden deep within the bowels of the earth. The air grew thick with a palpable sense of dread, and even the bravest among them felt a shiver of fear run down their spines. With weapons drawn and hearts pounding, they ventured into the darkness, ready to confront whatever malevolent force lay within. But what they found was beyond anything they could have imagined. In the heart of the cavern, surrounded by swirling shadows that seemed to dance and writhe with a life of their own, stood the shadow itself. It loomed over them like a towering colossus, its eyes burning with a cold, malevolent light that seemed to pierce their very souls. With a voice like thunder, the shadow spoke, its words echoing through the cavern like the tolling of a funeral bell. It revealed its true purpose, its desire to plunge the world into eternal darkness and to bend all living things to its will. And as it spoke, the darkness around them seemed to swell and grow, threatening to consume everything in its path. But even in the face of such overwhelming darkness, the Zalanians stood firm. With a fierce cry, Kale and his companions launched themselves into battle, their weapons flashing in the dim light of the cavern as they fought tooth and nail against the encroaching shadows. It was a battle unlike any other, a struggle between light and darkness, between hope and despair. For hours they fought, their strength waning with each passing moment as the shadow unleashed its full fury upon them. But just when all seemed lost, a blinding light erupted from the depths of the cavern, piercing the darkness like a beacon of hope. It was Elder Zara, wielding the staff of pure light that seemed to banish the shadows with a mere touch. With a mighty cry, she hurled the staff at the heart of the shadow, and in an instant, the cavern was filled with a blinding flash of light. When the light faded, the shadow was gone, vanished back to the depths from whence it came. The Zalanians cheered in triumph, their world saved from the brink of destruction by the bravery and sacrifice of their leaders. But as they emerged from the cavern, battered and bruised but triumphant, they could sense that the battle was far from over. For even as they celebrated their victory, they could feel the tendrils of darkness still lingering at the edges of their world, whispering of a darkness yet to come. And so, as the Zalanians returned to their homes in the heart of the jungle, they knew that their struggle was far from over. For the shadow may have been vanquished for now, but its influence still lingered, a dark omen of the trials that lay ahead. And as they gazed up at the stars above, they wondered what other challenges awaited them in the vast and untamed wilderness of their world. But that, my friend, is a story for another time.